In this episode of Ask Bloop, I'm going to talk about recommended animation books, getting voice actors for your film, and storyboarding. What books would you recommend for animating and which schools? So the 3 books I would definitely recommend any animator would have on his shelf are The Animator's Survival Kit by Richard Williams. That's like the animation Bible. If you're at all interested in becoming a professional animator, it's a book you must read. The second one is The Illusion of Life by Ollie, Johnston, and Frank Thomas. This is kind of a history survey of how animation was developed by the two, one of the biggest Disney animators of all time. And it's not just a history book. They also talk about different methods of animations and how it was developed. So it's a very interesting read. The third book is Cartoon Animation, which is really, really great because it has a lot of references on how to animate cartoon animals specifically. It's great for 2D animators, but 3D animators can get a lot out of it too. And lastly, there's my book, Animation for Beginners, which you can get on the Bloop Animation website. It's kind of a step-by-step guide to becoming an animator. So if you're just starting out, you should definitely check that one out. How did you make your models for the movie Food for Thought? And how do you record voices and sounds? So the models for Food for Thought were actually made by Ellen Sue. I'm not really a modeler, so I had to get someone who is better at modeling than me, which is pretty much anyone. And Ellen was actually one of the best modelers we had in our class, and she did all the models for Food for Thought. The voice acting was done by Albert Hensley. I actually got him through voices.com, which is a really great site for if you're looking for voice talent. What's great about the site is that you can just submit your script or a sample of your script, and you just immediately, within 24 hours, you get a ton of auditions by people reading your script, and then you can just browse through them and choose the one you like. You can give direction on like what you're looking for. You can filter through actors like male or female based on age or accents. It's a really great database to find a voice actor, and Albert was really awesome. I actually, when I looked for an actor, I looked for someone that sounds a little similar to the guy who plays Joe on Family Guy, and I actually got a lot of responses saying that it sounds a lot like him. So like I actually got an actor who was able to do that specific style of voice style. So voices.com is a great place to find actors if you're looking for them. Austin asks, what is the best way to storyboard? And what apps do you use to storyboard your films? I storyboard on Photoshop mainly. I create a bunch of like rectangles with a 16:9 ratio. And then I just duplicate them and I draw within those rectangles. I leave a little space under each one of them to write comments, but basically I just draw them straight into Photoshop and I save each one individually. Or sometimes I will just save 6 frames on each page so that I can kind of browse through them more easily. And there's actually a template that I created in Photoshop that's free to download on bloopanimation.com. I'll put the exact link on the show notes. So you can just go there and download it and use it for your storyboard. There's also a video tutorial that I made on storyboarding, and you can check that one out too. All right, guys, thanks for watching Ask Bloop. To submit your questions, go to Twitter and use the hashtag AskBloop and send whatever question you want. Don't forget to subscribe and visit our website, bloopanimation.com.